Welcome to Dialogues, and today we are in conversation with Vatsala Sharma of Language Curry. Welcome, Vatsala. So, Vatsala, when you launched Language Curry, your aim was to connect the Indian expats to their roots, but you saw such great demand coming from the domestic market to learn the Indian languages. So, tell us about your learning there. What was your reaction like, and what are some key insights that you realized within the domestic market?
All right. Hi, thank you, Bushra, for having me here. So yes, honestly, when we started, our whole aim was to get expats and NRIs to start learning Indian languages because we saw that people when somebody moves to France, they learn the French, and but that doesn't happen much here. And the reason basically was accessibility. So yes, so that was our original goal earlier. But when we started and we started working on the product, we started having interest from people that my son is going to Chennai to study. Can I Is there an option to learn Tamil? And that's when we started to dig deeper into the Indian market as such. And yes, we were flabbergasted. The response from India has been amazing, and this is so there are two or three major reasons. One, that Indians have become nomads. Either people are moving from one country to the other, or people are moving from one state to the other, and because of that your circle of influence has expanded. So for example, for me, I am connected to my friends are Bengalis. My co-workers are South Indians, so there is this multicultural hegemony that is happening here, because of which people are learning. So they are learning for work, they're learning for studies, and also they're learning for relationships.
Okay, so right now you have 10 Indian languages in your offering.
Yes.
You're looking at expanding to more Indian languages and even including the foreign languages. What's the plan?
Yes. So for we have like exciting product offerings here. For Indian languages, we're already we have 10. This year we're launching Assamese, Odia, hopefully Kashmiri as well. And post that, once we have a strong foothold in India, we do plan to go outside India and look at foreign languages. Whether it's going to be Spanish versus Arabic, that is something that we are researching as of now.
Okay, one of your USPs is you're not just teaching a language, you're also teaching, the cultural aspect around it. Tell us more about it.
Okay, so this actually, is our most loved feature, Bushra. And the reason was, when we were doing this 1.5 years of research, we realized that the reason why people want to learn languages is that they want to connect. So if I'm learning your language, I would want to connect with you. And that's where cultural learning also, plays a very important role. So with Language Curry, not only are you learning a language, we are also learning about the people who speak that language. So for example, if you're learning Hindi, so you get to know that that elder brother is bhaiya, and you also call rickshawalas bhaiya. But in the same breath, we tell you that don't make this mistake of calling elder women bhenji. That that is something that will
Right.
boomerang.
So, what's our demand is metrocentric, or you're also seeing demand coming from tier two, tier three cities?
Sure. So basically, for now, we have more demand in the tier one cities, and then it's slowly penetrating to tier two cities as well. But I'll tell you some interesting statistics. We are seeing the language debate, about Hindi and other languages. You would be surprised to know that 90% of language curries Hindi learners are based out of South India. That means that people are interested to learn the languages, and the reasons being, one, it could obviously be culture like Bollywood. Secondly, it could be because people are work, like we have doctors who are learning Hindi because their patients are North Indian. Another interesting facet is that Kannada is being the learned maximum in Bangalore, which again represents urban migrants. People who are moving from one place to the other and they want to learn. So despite what people on the top say, it's actually people are wanting to learn each other's languages.
So, Vatsala, you have been associated with Delhi NCR for some time and been part of some of the programs. Tell us how it has helped you in your entrepreneurial journey.
So okay, so I'll tell you the first thing when I heard about Thai, I had gone to Startup India, and one of the mentors told me that that the first thing you need to do is apply to Thai. That's where you get the entire network of people who can help you, achieve what you want to do. Fast forward, I applied to Venture Studio. That was the first cohort that Venture Studio had, and the experience was phenomenal. From excellent mentors to even the peers that I have. So it's been almost 2 years since the first cohort. We're still in touch. We're still in touch with a few of our mentors. All of us are helping each other. So this has actually been a very wonderful process for me.
That's great. Thank you, Vatsala. Thank you for sharing some great insights and wishing you great milestones ahead. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much. Thank you. Bye bye.